My fiancée went missing on our wedding day. She just got in the elevator and I never saw her again. Anna and I met at a nightclub. I noticed her in the crowd and immediately realized that she was not like the others. So I requested a slow song and asked her to dance. And during the same song, we went to look at the stars. Years later, I proposed to her at the same place. And then she went missing at our wedding. The policeman told me that they didn't find any trace of her. There were no new leads in the investigation, so the search stopped. 3 years have passed. I got used to the idea that Anna was no longer with me. As usual, I went to my favorite cafe and ordered coffee. Suddenly, I saw someone I did not expect to meet. Anna. She was quietly eating breakfast at the next table. Honey, is that you? Where have you been all these years? But Anna didn't recognize me. She said that she was seeing me for the first time in her life.
Take your hands off me, or I'll call the police.
I apologized to her and went to my table. I was sure that I was wrong until she played our song. Then I knew for sure that it was Anna, and where I could find her, I was waiting for her at our favorite place when 2 strangers came to me. They asked me what time it was. I politely told them, but that wasn't what they wanted. They took me to a place where no one could hear my cries. I was ready for the worst. The kidnappers looked terrifying. Please take everything I have and just let me go. And then she appeared. She was happy to see me, just like I was to see her. Where have you been? What happened to you?
I had to run, or you'd be in trouble.
A long time ago, before me, she dated Mr. Fisk. He was a very influential person. After many years of humiliation, Anna decided to break up with him. But Mr. Fisk wasn't going to let her go just like that. He pursued her for a long time, not letting her live peacefully. He was furious when he found out that we were getting married. If you marry him, I will ruin his life. She had to live with him to protect me. But why did you decide to meet me today?
To say goodbye.
It turns out she and Fisk were leaving the country, and these were our last moments together. The next day, Anna, like a maid, packed Fisk's belongings. Suddenly, someone knocked on the door. What are you looking at? Go open it. He was waiting for a buyer. His plan was to sell all his shares and leave. Imagine Anna's surprise when she saw me. Of course, I was not the buyer, but he didn't know that. I have all the papers ready. You just have to sign them. Wow. You can part with your shares so easily, but you can't part with Anna. His facial expression was indescribable. You! I've had enough of you. I'll destroy you. I'll bury you. And her next to you. His words were terrible. They could scare anyone except someone who had a plan. I recorded all his threats and called the cops. He's going to spend many years behind bars, exactly as he deserves. As for Anna and me, we can finally be together now. It's not the weapon that brings victory, but love.